Hello. So today I was kind of jonesing for Hamburger Helper, and I don't even know why. I didn't have it a lot as a kid, but every so often, it would work its way through the dinner rotation, and I never make it as an adult. So I took a walk to the grocery store today to get a little exercise, and they actually had ground chicken on a pretty good sale. So I was talking. I was thinking like, well, what do I want to make? Da, 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 da. I just made meatballs not long ago, and um, turkey burgers not long ago. So I thought, well, I'll make some sort of pasta type thing. And I swapped out as many healthy ingredients as I could think of based on just what I had in the house. So, and I calorie counted everything. So I think everything's kind of good to go. At least I know what I'm going to be eating. So I have the ground chicken. It's a whole pound. Per serving, a 4 ounce serving, it's 170 calories. So the whole thing's around 700. The whole wheat pasta, that's a cup. A half cup's 200, so that's 400. This block of cheese is like an ounce. I cube that up to stir it in later, and that's 110. That is 2 tablespoons, one serving of, I'm going to butcher this, Neufchâtel cheese. It's that one that's not cream cheese, but it's right next to it. It's like a third less fat. That's 70 calories. Put that together with the Laughing Cow cheese, which is the pepper jack, and that's 35. So 100, there's another 100. I'm going to spritz the pan with oil and then some veggies on the side. So you figure with a heavy spritz and then some veggies, that's like another 100. So my math brought this up totally to 1,400 calories for the whole pot of food. And then I'll split it into 4 servings. I think 4, and that'll bring them each one out to about 350 calories, which is about what I would shoot for an entree. So I'm gonna put the meat in, put the veggies in, and then brown those up, and then kind of take it from there. I'm kind of winging this. I've never done this before. This is just what I had in the house. So if it's good, you'll see the end. If it's not, only I will see this, and I will cry later about the food I wasted. Okay, so hang on. Okay, and we're back. So I browned, well, cooked the chicken, threw in the onions and the red peppers, and this is over about a medium heat. I had it a little higher before, but then brought it down. So I'm gonna throw a few seasonings in, and like I said, I'm pretty much winging this. So I'll throw in kind of the stuff I like, and I'll test it again later and see what else is there. So if you're taking any cues from this, put in what you like. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of Italian seasoning. Not that much, not too much. Some garlic salt. I haven't salted this yet, so we'll see. I'm adding pasta, I'm adding water, so I'm trying to go so on that stuff. Paprika, probably more for color than anything, but we'll see. I remember I had paprika that would last forever because all I would do was put it on deviled eggs. Pepper, which I'm not going to be able to do like this. So I'm going to do this very gingerly, because otherwise I will dump an entire container of pepper in here, which we don't want. All right, so stir that in and see what it smells like. All right, still smells like food. I was a kid, I used to play all the time in the kitchen and add spices and this and that. And I made some nasty shit. Well, it was practice. I mean, I'm a decent cook now, but once upon a time it was horrible. All right, so that's all good. So now I'm going to add the pasta. And it's whole wheat pasta. I have a cup of it. So I'm going to throw the pasta in. Cold, because I'm going to add, or not cold, dry, because I'm going to add some water to this. The recipes I looked up, I couldn't find an exact one, but the recipes I did find, if they had about 2 cups of pasta, they had about 3 cups of liquid, sometimes a mixture of milk and water. I only have 1 cup, so if it was going to be 1 cup of pasta, it'd be like 1.5 cups of liquid. But I think I'm going to go with 2 cups of liquid just because I want to make sure it gets well cooked. Whole wheat pasta to me has a very small window. It between being undercooked, being perfect, and disintegrating. So I'm going to put that much into it. I'm going to put it up on high to get it to a boil. And then the box says that the pasta takes, how the hell long does it take? 14 minutes. 10 for al dente. I'm not big on al dente with whole wheat pasta. So I'm going to take this probably to 14 or so. Put the lid on, not fuck with it. Once it's boiled, and then put down to simmer. And then I think I'll probably check on it maybe at 12 or 13 minutes. 15. I don't care if this goes longer and it gets a little mushier. I'd rather it on the overcooked side rather than under. So we'll check back then. Okay. Okay, so here's where we are at 20 minutes. I lowered the heat to medium high when I threw the lid on and cooked it for 10 minutes. That would put the pasta around al dente. Then I took the lid off because, okay, remember before when I said I used a cup of whole wheat pasta and thought it needed more liquid? Yeah, that was wrong. I was estimating. I own it. I would say probably better off with maybe 1.5 cups of water, maybe 1.25. I don't know about equal. But at any rate, I did 10 minutes with the lid on, 10 minutes with the lid off, and there's still some liquid in here. And I think I'm just going to go with it as is. What I'm going to do is wait for this to cool just a little bit. I'm going to put the cheeses on top, pop the lid on, and let the heat just kind of give them a head start. And then I'm going to stir them in. And actually, I could probably put those in right now. It's not doing too bad. So I'll put these in. There's the regular cubed cheese. That's a sharp cheddar, by the way. Laughing Cow, which is a semi-cheese food product, but I'll live. And this, which, okay, this is the Neufchâtel, and I will never get it out with one hand. But trust me, I'm putting it in. I'll dump it on top, put the lid on, stir those in, and then we'll come back when that's looking like how it's supposed to. Actually, what I'll do is put this in, mix it, let it cool, see if it thickens up, let you know how that worked out, and then I'll plate it so we can see what a portion looks like. I hope it doesn't look too sad. I want it to be like a lot of food, or at least feel like a lot of food. We'll see. All right. And there is the finished product. I totally didn't grab a fork. What do I have? Aha! I have a spoon. So yeah, the cheese did melt. I threw it on top and left the lid on for like 4 minutes. Gave it a quick stir. The sauce did tighten up. When I dumped this out, it filled an entire quart container. So a portion is 1 cup even. Maybe a little scant, but even. And that's what it dumped out to on the plate. Just for reference, that is a spoon. That is the size of the plate. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. I haven't tested it yet, so we're gonna see. Remember, it's not a lot of pasta, and it's with meat, so it's a little more, it's almost an even ratio. So, give it a whirl. Holy shit. That's not bad considering I pulled it out of my ass. I should have put parsley on that, because I just said pulled it out of my ass while I was looking at food. And you might be too. At any rate, it's good. It's kind of got the memory of a chicken cheesesteak, with the peppers and the onions and the cheese and that. If I make it again, I'm going to put more of those things in it. Maybe like green pepper or a different flavor of cheese to kind of up that. Maybe I stumbled onto something not too bad. Well, give it a whirl. See what you think. More or less salt, more or less pepper, different pastas. Turkey, chicken, those fake protein crumbles, they're not too bad either. I'll probably be swapping things up now that I tripped onto something not too bad. Forgive the look, it's kind of gray, but the taste is all right. So give it a try. See what you think. Bye.